Title: I bought a cheap apartment. I didn't know someone was still living inside the walls. I'm posting this here because the police told me to stop calling unless I had real evidence. I don't know what else to do. 3 months ago, I bought the cheapest apartment I could find in a quiet Midwest town. 1 bedroom, old building, cracks in the walls. The realtor said the previous owner had left suddenly. I didn't ask questions. I needed a place. The first week was normal. Too quiet, actually. The second week, I started hearing things. Scratching. Always at night. Always coming from inside the walls. I assumed it was mice. Old buildings have mice. I bought traps, set them everywhere. Nothing. Then, one night, at 2:17 a.m., my phone buzzed. Unknown number. You're walking too loud. I froze. I live alone. I texted back, asking who it was. 3 dots appeared, then disappeared. No reply. The next morning, I checked my phone records. The number didn't exist. Literally, my carrier said it wasn't a valid number. That night, the scratching got louder. Not random anymore. Rhythmic, like fingers tapping from the other side of the wall. I banged on the wall and yelled, "Stop!" Immediately, my phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Don't do that. He doesn't like loud noises. I didn't sleep that night. Over the next few days, things escalated. Food started going missing. Cabinets were left open. The bathroom mirror had fingerprints on it on the inside. I bought a cheap security camera and aimed it at the kitchen. The footage showed nothing. Until 3:11 a.m. The cabinet door slowly opened by itself. Then a hand appeared. Not from the side, from the wall, behind it. The fingers bent in an unnatural way, like the joints were wrong. Too many knuckles, too long. The hand grabbed a loaf of bread and disappeared back into the wall. I called the police. They came, watched the footage, and told me maybe someone had access through the vents. They suggested changing locks and getting some sleep. That night, I sealed the vents with metal grates. At 4:02 a.m., my phone buzzed again. Unknown number. You weren't supposed to do that. The scratching turned into breathing. Heavy, wet, right behind my headboard. I pressed my ear to the wall and whispered, "What do you want?" There was a pause. Then the wall whispered back, "I want my room back." The next morning, I broke part of the drywall. Behind it was a narrow crawl space. Blankets, empty food cans, and photos. Photos of me, sleeping, showering, sitting on the couch. Some were taken before I moved in. At the far end of the crawl space was another wall, with a door carved into it. No handle, just scratches. Deep ones. That night, I slept in my car. At 3:33 a.m., my phone buzzed one last time. Unknown number. If you don't come home, he will. I sold the apartment 2 weeks later. The listing said, cozy, quiet, perfect for someone who lives alone. Yesterday, I got a message on Reddit from a brand new account. Username, Inside the Walls. The message said, "Why are you telling them our story?